Hello and welcome back to Fantasy Maiden Wars. In the last part, we started this chapter on the waterfall, where despite this being Marissa route, it's basically a rainbow route chapter until Marissa showed up. Not in the game, click the game, there you go. So yeah, we did this map for a while. We found out that the furry fairies are really bad, but that's not that surprising. And now I'm surrounded by enemies, but I also have many allies, and we have one goal here, which is kill this wolf before killing this bird, because that is the bonus condition. You actually have 2 spell cards. Wow, this is gonna be this is a really long map, wow. Alright, so killing Momiji first isn't as big of an issue as I thought. Alright. Can you kill this bird, Jeremy? 45 HP left. That was the Lake's Guardian, I think. Who knows? This is a different timeline. Who knows what's different here? Alright, so this is probably gonna take a while. Let's just kind of try to get everybody in the same, block here. I've got people spread out. That's not really the best position to be in when you've got, multiple bosses trying to come at you right now, and multiple enemies that kind of need to be swept up here. Yeah, sure, Rumia. Do that. You can go ahead and start attacking Momiji if you have no one else. Now, whatever. You got a bunch of lookalikes out here, huh? We're just part of the same species. I don't appreciate the way you characterize that. Don't you have others of your own kind? Do I? It's just been the one of me for as long as I can remember. I'm a yokai. I don't have a mom. I smell like dog fur. Except for the yokais that do have moms. Is that it? I've been waiting for this chance. Under cover of darkness, I can handle that much. Alright, so I'm gonna be here a while, so I guess I'll try to think of things to talk about. Artful Sec, will that kill you? Let's use the Shanghai doll just in case. That's a better hit rate. So last time I recorded Tohomon, I finished the main game and the entirety of Emerald's main post game, besides the final battle against Steven. Okay, it's just a cinematic. I thought that didn't kill for a second. I was like, that was very low damage. Not coming back from this. I'm retreating. So, yeah, I did the entirety of Emerald's normal post game, besides the Steven boss fight, which I'll probably just do later, after I do everything else. Magic Star Sword. How strong is that thing? It's better than Misdirection. So let's attack, I guess, this wolf over here. So I don't know how long, so next time I start recording that, I'll start the post-game content that was added for, World Link Revised. I don't know how much that'll be, so I don't know how much longer I'll be playing Tohomon. I'm gonna keep playing that, keep playing this, for assuming I'm able to keep recording things. But eventually Tohomon will end. At some point. And once that happens, you have nothing to help you not get hit here. Well, at least you don't take that much damage from this wolf. So I guess once that happens, since I'm finally finished Tohomon, I guess I'll just play this. So, this series has been going on for uploaded once every other day, and as a result of going by extremely slowly, it'll go by slightly faster. Still gonna... See this attack yet? That's a cool frame. That might be a thumbnail. Still didn't kill though, because Komachi is Komachi. I don't know, every time I think I've found a good thumbnail... I don't know what it is about the series. I think it's... I don't know. No use thinking about it. Do 700 damage. Yeah, eventually this will be the only thing that I'm playing once Toemon's done, and even then, this will still go on for a very long time, because this game is very, very, very long. Right, well, you're attacking Momiji now, because you got nobody else to attack. Nice fairy. I shouldn't take you lightly, even if you are a fairy. Hehe, are people finally catching on about how strong I am? Our most important job is to accurately gauge the strength of our foes. Hey, you look kinda familiar. Yeah, that did nothing. I have to admit, you at least hit me. That's impressive. Momiji, you're dying very slowly. It's a bit of a problem when I need to kill you before I kill the bird that is rapidly approaching my destination. Can you do 1200 damage with Persuasion Needles, Reimu? I'd like you to. Can you do that for me, please? Really appreciate if you did 1300 damage with Needles. Good, you did. Daiusei in the back here. Daiusei's character pretty much always needs to move last, because you never know when you're gonna run out of... when someone's gonna get hurt and need to be healed before the start of the next turn. What should I waste an attack on just to kill this bird? Can you... you can headbutt. So I should probably go ahead and do that. And also Master Spark. Do I want to do that yet? I don't know. Maiden can barely move, so just kill this bird. Wonder if you can withstand this, bird. Yeah, that reminded me of... I used that for a thumbnail in one of the parts for the Saki's side story. I don't think they do that again. I think that's the only side story in the entire series. They never did that again. The rest is just the main game. You're always so busy every time we see you. I could never keep up with a job like yours. Well, it depends on our orders. These past few days are an exception. Normally, we have long stretches of free time. Times like that, I like to play shogi or watch distant places. We're pretty free to spend our time as we please. Oh, neat. Maybe I can handle your job after all. Ellie Rising! How's this for a killer move? So it's the thumbnail for the last part, probably. I don't know. Nothing else happened last part, so it probably is. And I assume the thumbnail for this is, I assume Momiji or Aya is going to do something with a cut-in. Use that for the thumbnail. No, it's just okay. We're gonna headbutt now. I guess you can't like set what your support attacks are gonna be. I guess they just kind of go for the strongest move you can use. So I can imagine it'd probably be a bit of an issue if you're trying to save MP. I can just headbutt you again. Definitely do that. There's this Tengu over here. Do I want a Master Spark? Nah, not yet. Momiji ain't a boss, you should have known to stand in our way. Your group's solidarity is everything that it was last time we fought. My first target will be you. Cut off the group's head and the body will die. Silly Momiji. Kane's not the main character or the leader. Although she is 1,000 times more important in this than she is in most other things. That did nothing, Kane. I'm going to have to Master Spark for this. Whatever. Alright, who's Daiusei healing this turn? Did that feel like it did more than 900 damage? I guess you had less max health than I thought you did. Do I need Daiusei to heal anyone? Heal... you? Everyone else is fine enough to survive at least one more attack. Alright, here we go. Man. Yeah, hit this attack. Can't really. Will this kill? Probably not. It's max health. So yeah, for the last couple of recording sessions for jam games, I've been... Everything sucks, so I'm fighting back. Not really. I've been recording jam games, they've been random. I've been picking them randomly. Man. The views I get on my jam videos... It's just complete nonsense, from what I can tell. Because I pick the game I pick is random. From what I can tell, whether YouTube decides to show it to people is random, and whether people care about it also seems to be random. That's the thumbnail, probably. It's like, I played Toho Pong, and that got like 500 views for some reason. And then the thing I recorded yesterday got like, or uploaded yesterday got like 2. It doesn't make any sense to me. This is how it should be. We're pushing her back. Where's this confidence coming from? She must have a real chip on her shoulder about the time we kicked her tail. You're exactly right, Marissa Kurosame. I did indeed feel the agony of defeat this summer. I even had to resort to Aya's help. And to clear that stain on my honor, I've returned bearing a new fang. Be careful, she's using a spell card. Halgon Seigi, channel my fighting spirit and be my fang. Aya? Aya! You know what, just... yeah, bully Sunny. A fairy's operational range is nothing to sniff at. You made it all the way here.
Thank you? Wait, are you mad?
Well, if you're doing this by yourself, I'd probably look the other way, but if you're here as intruders, that's a different story. I'll blow you off the mountain, so just be good fairies and go home. That hit. Are you fucking kidding me? 9% chance. Alright, Aya. Alright. Do any of you have trust, by the way? Focus, guard, bullseye. Sheer, scan. Yep. Just heal yourself, I guess. I don't even need to use Daiusei there. Alright, you can fuck around with fairies. will actually deal with the important problem here. You like Master Sparks to the face, Momiji? There you go, Momiji. I've been waiting for this moment, Marissa Kurosame. First you misled Notori and you're invading our mountain. You're incorrigible. If you got a problem with it, take it up with your god. They started this, remember? You mountain yokai must be brainless followers if you're letting some random newcomers boss you around. How dare you insult us, human outsiders? I've sharpened my fangs just for this day. Feel their bite for yourself. How many times does make it now? Notori. Not how you pronounce it, I think. I think it's Notori. Never say it like that. Some characters who I've long since found my preferred way to pronounce the name, and I'm not changing it anytime soon, even if it's not technically correct. I think at some point in a previous Puppet Play recording, I said something like I might stop recording jam games because like they don't get more than like double-digit views nowadays, and that was the case when I recorded that. But like sometimes they do. I don't know why. Well, I guess I'll keep recording them for the time being, because I guess sometimes the algorithm will be like, here you go. Doesn't really change much of anything. The views I get from a jam video getting views never really translates to much of anything most of the time. I mean, sometimes it does. I think I got a couple more subscribers the last time. One got a couple hundred. For the most time, it's like, yep, this one got views, and we're gonna go back to normal again. You think I should do the YouTuber thing? Where during the jam videos, I just like, you make sure you like and subscribe, it's a blah blah blah. I don't want to do that. Sounds desperate, and it makes me feel like I'm insulting the viewer's intelligence. It's like, yes, if someone likes something, I assume they know to subscribe and like the video if they like it, but apparently reminding people to do that it really works. It like really works. In fact, by not doing that, you're severely handicapping yourself, but I just don't want to, I don't want to do it. But maybe if I did, and I just happened to do it on a video that got hundreds of views for some reason, maybe that results in something. I don't know. Yeah, actually hit this, please. Are we finally, after how many parts now, going to see Kurumi's cut in? No? What the fuck is the move that uses your cut in? I thought it was that one. There it is. So that might be the thumbnail for this part, just because the last part was Ellie. So it'd be fitting if that was the one. And we're probably never going to see that again. Although Moko also had her cut in, and some tells me that would, you know, be more interesting. But there's a decent chance we'll see Moko's cut in again, where there's basically the thing you have to get for that stupid attack to use. You have to have an enemy in range and have Kurumi have enough power. It took until this part for that to happen. Once again, you stand in defense of Sanai Kochia. What are you talking about? It was the same thing in our last encounter at the Misty Lake. For all that you don't seem close, you still cooperate with her. I wonder, isn't it uncomfortable being in that kind of situation? I must follow my orders. It's not my place to tell the mountain higher-ups their business. Now keep your nose out of it and leave the mountain.
Just want to stop to remind you that if you're enjoying the video, make sure you subscribe and like, because it really does help the channel grow.
I don't know, it makes me roll my eyes whenever I watch a video that does that, so I assume if I did that, it would make other people roll their eyes, but apparently not. Great, so you need to, like, move over here. Honestly, you guys just need to not move at all. If she can just keep bullying Sunny, it'd probably be fine, so just, like... I don't want to attack Aya until I've killed Momiji, so you three can just stay over here.
My Poco's level 20, I barely used her.
What's going on here? Right, oh. Headbutt. Guard. Here we go. Why did it just, like, reset Momiji's theme? Or is this one different? That didn't do that much. Headbutt only did 2,000. Shield defense. What causes that to proc? I don't know. Momiji's wearing the little Gator shoes. Is he normally depicted wearing those? Aya normally is. Or that's the cut-in. One of them. Thumbnail. Probably that one, because Momiji's kind of the star of the show here. Know her well, kick some tail, as you do. Kane's kind of fucking dying? That's a bit of an issue. Especially since my healers are kind of used up at this point. Well, it's not the end of the world. If Kane dies.
I can barely tell you girls apart.
Yeah, even the game's pointing this out. Like, I've said this a couple times. All the Tengu look exactly like the Tengu that exist. If you read any of the manga, like, every background Wolf Tengu looks exactly like Momiji, and every background Crow Tengu looks exactly like Aya. And then Megumu also looks like Aya, so that just makes me think that every Crow Tengu looks like Aya, except Hatate doesn't. So it's like, do they look all the same or not? Alright, can your basic attack do 1200 damage? Probably not. There's not that much of a difference. Just kill Komachi. You've got good eyes and a strong nose. You're perfect for guard duty. What's wrong? Suffering some belated cold feet? Nah, nothing like that. I just appreciate seeing perfect fits between jobs and the people working them. For my part, I've got an eye for something that's essentially in my line of work. Come on, let's have a bit of fun. Komachi, why do I just teach you how foolish it is to trespass on Yokai Mountain? It's quite an annoying bonus condition you made. You gotta kill the hyper defensive one before the really fast and probably not that defensive one. Oh yeah, that's a thing for you. Alright, Ellie's already... okay. I have been using Ellie a lot more than melee, haven't I? You're right on your feet, so you're more than just sturdy. I have to try at least a little, or the people I'm working with will leave me in their dust. Gotta make up the difference with spirit. Ah, you want your body... You want your body to keep up with your feelings. You want your body to keep up with your feelings. People do try that, I suppose. Let's have a clean fight. Meylink. Momiji, you're kind of a pain in the ass, you know that? You take no damage, and you, like, kill half my health bar with one attack. Annoying! Gotta tell people I caught that blade with my bare hands. Nice! Sakuya! I do 300 damage with Killer Doll. White Wolf Tengu are said to have keen eyes and strong noses. You make a nice gatekeeper. Don't be ridiculous. I am a proud Tengu, not some dog for you to domesticate. Pity. Well, think about it, we really didn't need you anyway. Current gatekeeper isn't the best, but she fills the position well enough. Didn't hear that, did you? There really are an awful lot of yokai around here. You can escape my knives. Alright, moving on to the next spell card. Or actually, did you only have one? You did. Okay, you're dead now. I for some reason thought she had 2 spell cards. I think because Aya does. Ark, how could I lose yet again? Do you see now? A beast's fangs will never break down my gate. Failing, you did 400 damage, calm down. Well, I'll be, guess you didn't make it this far up the mountain for nothing. I'll handle it, Momiji. You fall back. What? I can still fight. Don't put your luck, you've done plenty already. At least let me clean up the humans still standing, huh? Understood. If you insist on it, I'll leave them to you. Wait, actually, Peter. Her stance is still tense, but digging at her heels now won't accomplish anything. If you turn this around thanks to the other group's timely arrival, keep it up and take the other Tengu down too. Oni Fang. Yeah, now that I got the group back together again, item management, all types of other management, gotta do that soon. Alright, move everyone back down to where the eye is. Gotta deal with her and her 2 spell cards. Oh boy. It's almost 30 minutes here and I still have 2 spell cards to deal with Maya over here. You have guts. You got a move that hits a bit better than that, Sonny? 57. Start with some exercise. This is her Toho 10 theme. Pretty sure when you get her as a unit, it plays the Toho 9 theme instead. Don't know which of those 2 themes I prefer. I think I enjoyed playing the 10 one more though. Yeah, you're a pain in the ass, aren't you? You're as ridiculously fast as ever. Honestly, I can't even aim at you. If I trust my instincts and fire wildly, I'll probably hit. Instinct? Against me? I'd like to see you try. Show me the power of the current Hakurei Shrine Maiden. Don't care how fast you are. Out of my way. That's supposed to intimidate me? Show me what this generation's Shrine Maiden is capable of. Go slow. Like that. You're too slow. Alright, Rumia. Bird hunting season. Yeah, whatever, use Fury. Maybe it'll make it, maybe it'll do more damage. You're with the Shrine Maidens group earlier too. Are you that attached to them?
Not really. I just visit them to play. They exterminate me sometimes too.
Or you play with them even though they exterminate you? Sounds pretty attached to me.
I saw you before, right?
I think you should take some more damage considering you're a pain in the ass to hit. Let's enjoy ourselves. Crushing winds. Can you handle them? You want to be hit by L formation like 3 times? Well, You want to be hit by L formation 2 times? You want to be hit by L formation? Not at all. Not at all. Why are you three so useless? Aren't you the gatekeeper of that Scarlet Mansion? Ah, you know about it. I've been planning on covering it. Could I schedule an appointment? Sorry, I don't have the authority for that, though the mistress would probably enjoy it. No matter how fast you are, when I can set your key, I'll hit you. Hitting me is no mean feat. It's almost like they've got skills that give them a 100% hit rate or something. Man, I wish I would have remembered I had those when I was fighting Vermilia. For some reason it took me too long to understand basic gameplay mechanics, and will probably continue to be like that. 5. 5? Good thing everyone has this skill, apparently. You seem like a devil too. Don't tell me you're staff at the Scarlet Mansion.
Yeah, I used to live there. Why?
Well, it's just that the mansion is famous for housing a powerful devil. Or you just don't get off the right vibe, so I figured you must be some sort of servant.
That's a pretty close guess. I actually got this laser from Yuka.
As if she taught you how to use it? Because I don't know how you'd physically give someone a laser.
Gurmy laser full power!
They read my moves. Shouldn't show it to them then. Yep. Alright. Can anyone hit you? Do a tiny bit of damage here. Yeah, Cherno, can you just do the damage you need to do here? Oh, so a fairy came all the way to Yokai Mountain.
Hey, if you make fun of me, you'll be sorry.
Nah, not at all. Fairies really do the most interesting things. That natural spontaneity is great.
Have we met?
There you go, Cherno. Now you're finally getting interesting. Right, can you not have such an obnoxious dodge rate with this spell card, please? Yep, you definitely didn't get here by pure chance. Tuck, all that flitting around is getting on my nerves. Mine too, all we want to do is head up the mountain to take care of some business at the shrine, but it's just person after person getting in our way. And for that matter, do you Tengu even like the mountain shrine? I get the feeling you're not best buds. I can't deny that. They go around acting like they own the mountain. They keep ordering us around. Though if they ever get too full of themselves, we Tengu won't just roll over for them.
Wow, there's more tension between you two than we thought.
Well, yeah, when newcomers ignore the established pecking order, of course they can wear on people's nerves. Bird puns. Then let us through. Like I told you before, we've got no business with the Tengu. I'd like to, but no can do. The patrol Tengu wouldn't appreciate it if I just let you stroll on by. You guys are a huge pain in the ass, you know that? Sometimes being part of a group means doing things you don't necessarily agree with. Or come at me with everything you've got. Don't worry, I'll go easy on you. Such a weird thing to do, isn't it? It's like, constantly talk about this Tenma character, and then next time you introduce a Tengu, it's not Tenma. Instead, it's a different character who's also Aya's boss, but this character being Aya's boss was never alluded to until this very moment in time, but yep, she is, and she always has been. Right, Mercy. I have to use alert for every turn. Such speed. I'll have to surround you. Actually think you can pin me down with those shabby little dolls? It looks like they blow away in a stiff breeze. We'll see who gets to dictate the pace of this battle. Come on, Shanghai. And how long this is taking? You're tougher than the other Tengu, that's for sure. I'm not even gonna have time to record. I should have time to record another map, but it's gonna take like... what just happened? Did I not give myself 100% accuracy? What the hell just happened? Huh? Did I not click it? Did I actually give myself 100%? What do you have? What? Unit's power cannot be reduced below 100%. In addition, unit ignores effects from certain spirits and personal skills. What exactly are those? They don't seem to be my ability to hit you. Okay, I'm gonna assume I just wasn't paying attention to what was happening there, but if this also misses, I'm gonna throw my hands in the air and not know what's going on. Looks like you use fire, because that means you have a bad matchup with me. What do you mean, matchup? I have the power to control wind, extinguishing fire as child's play. My gust will tear off your wings of fire. Then I will create a ring of fire, and the flames, they will get higher. You're fast, but I can push myself hard enough to catch you. Flames be my strength. Alright, so this is gonna hit. Alright, there we go. So I apparently really was. I guess I didn't activate the skill for Alice. Maybe it didn't actually give her 100% accurately. I don't know. I'm not exactly the most aware when I record these things, am I? Watch it going closely through the rest of the band. Based on how many years built up intuition or something. There's the enemy. You're gonna do all this stuff and then you're gonna miss. Director Sloth, right? Da do dee dee do, da dee da dee do dee 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 do, da dee. Magic Star Sword. Alright, come on. Didn't you see the sign? No entering the mountain? Ever? I didn't see any comical sign like that. Besides, my destination is on this mountain, so I can't head back just yet. Oh, well. Oh yeah? Well, you're on it now. But am I on top of it? Never mind. Whatever your reason is, I'll teach you a lesson. Speed alone won't cut it. I can stop time. That means I'm faster than you by default. Oh, doing a thing. That did damage because I'm in grace. Star! Stop doing this! I should have turned the support attack off. Maybe they'll hit this time. Oh, they did! Wow, good job! Didn't kill, but hey, you did something. One %. Ah, Shinigami, don't tell me a Tengu will die soon. Nah, I'm not on the clock. I'm just tagging along. Try to fool me. Either way, your presence is kind of a jinx, so I'd like you to leave. You think I'm gonna make this easy on you? This is my day job. I'm on the boat with a couple of wackos. Wouldn't believe the kind of weirdos I have to deal with every day. Through the fog of your lingering regrets. I'd really like to use that as a thumbnail for something, but I have many other things to use as a thumbnail for this part instead, and I'm not going to be using Komachi for much longer. You're making a small loop, I see. So there's probably not going to be any opportunities for me to use that again. Wow, you're better than I thought. She floated around so much, but she's not even tired. That's the plans. Then the plan's obvious. We catch her, we win. My, do you think you can keep up with my speed? Going the fastest doesn't mean you always win in a Danmaku battle. Well, yeah, that's true because of the whole, like, screen thing. If I could, like, fly away from the Danmaku, there was no, like, screen, would I just, like, win? Probably not. Your arrogance is amusing. I suppose I should expect this from the people who go around picking fights with gods. It's a long time since I've had to go to my top speed.
Everything in Tokyo bows to the march of the Tengu. Illusionary dominance. Also known as use a bomb. Marissa, why can you not use the Master Spark? Well, if you're not going to do that, then just use a bomb.
Kane can't do anything from here. Speaking of Kane, trust her. Trust Momiji too. Mailing doesn't need it because she can heal herself.
Like a boomerang scythe combo! I'll pay you back in full for getting in my way back in summer. Oh yeah, I thought I'd seen you before, but weren't you fighting against the Shrine Maiden back then? Poor Marine's becoming allies, going off and doing whatever you please. You're really living the yokai lifestyle, aren't you? Yeah, that's just how things turned out, and I'll move heaven and earth if it's to help out Mailing and Sakuya.
It's just now occurred to me how similar this voice is. I don't have the best range of voices to come up with, but it sounds good at the moment. A lot of times it's just something I've done before with slightly different, and then it turns into the same thing again.
A little dark, huh? Certainly am warmed up now. You won't even have time to blink. He's spinning. Your speed's all I need. I'll finish you off.
Or am I gonna use that cut in? What do I use? So many options. Nope, that doesn't reach. Go ahead and trust Ellie here. 3 fairies can't do anything, so you might as well use a bomb, Sonny. Right. You other two aren't doing anything. And you die, so, yeah. That's not good. Now you're doing 10 damage.
Burn the power of the Tengu into your eyes. See if you can handle my speed. Better go.
Aw, too bad. You were so close. Now we met. Is this gonna be a Juno kill? I don't think so. I think she had quite a bit of health left. Maybe. No. It's not doing 5,000 damage. That's not happening.
It did almost 3,000. Oh, but I didn't think I was being that careless.
Yes. Is indeed what you're doing. Alright, who's a low level here? Mailing, surprisingly. Also Rumia, but... Alright. Colorful Wind Chime. Actually hit. I don't think I got all the dialogue, but whatever.
Now you face one of Hong Mailing's finishing moves.
Critical.
Even stronger than I thought. Arg, so this is my limit.
Alright, my first good old-fashioned yokai extermination in a while.
I never fought you guys seriously before. You were even stronger than I expected. At this rate, maybe you could catch that pain of a god. Maybe you could match that pain of a god.
Then will you let us through? Even the Kappa dislike the shrine, so I don't see the need for you to protect them.
Kappa? What did the Kappa say about that shrine?
It's completely foreign to them, so they distrust it. They also mentioned they can't enter the grounds or tell what the people there are thinking.
So even the lesser yokai feel that way. Lesser yokai, yes. So, are you ready to admit defeat and take us to the god? Yeah, okay, I'll let you through. Huh? You will? Really? I thought you said you were going to chase us off. Of course, I can't take you there myself, but I can tell you the way. Take that mountain trail there. It should take you all the way to the Moria Shrine if you keep following it.
A likely story. It's those obvious traps set up possible.
Oh, come on, just chalk this up to me following a whim. Well, look out there, girls. She's hard to read, just like always, I suppose.
Why in the world would she give us directions to the Moria Shrine? We can worry about that later. I say we leave now, before more pursuers arrive. Where could the Moria Shrine be? I mean, it's halfway up the mountain. And you could just, like, fly upwards and then look at it. In fact, why did you go up the mountain? Why would you need to do that when you could just, like, fly straight upwards and then go in a horizontal direction directly towards the shrine and not have to do anything under it? We can worry about that later. I say we leave now before more pursuers arrive. Yeah, all these items I need to look at. The Yokai Mountain.
Man, I could really use a break.
At the end of the day, we wound up joining back up and making a huge scene.
Yeah, no kidding. We weren't even planning on a fight going in.
But it feels nice knowing we can win because we've got a shrine maiden and a magician on our side.
You're just riding out of people's coattails there.
Out of curiosity, when did you three come here?
Oh, us?
Of course, don't tell me you came all the way here just to play a prank.
Nope, I brought them here as extra muscle.
Extra muscle. Right.
Excuse me, I'll have you know our powers of concealment came in really clutch.
Shame they were useless when we needed them the most. Oh, you hit where it hurts. I see, so you're actually planning to use their powers to cross the waterfall.
Yeah, but in the end, the Tengu found us out anyway. That's what we get for relying on fairies. Were you in a rush or what?
Hey, we had a whole plan. Actually, that reminds me, why didn't you answer when I tried to contact you?
Contact us? What are you talking about?
That seer trans thing. I tried to use it, but I didn't get a response.
I don't remember getting anything. Maybe it was busted.
Maybe a bullet hit it while you were fighting the Tengu.
I thought it would be useful, but I suppose it needs to be a little sturdier.
In any case, what's our next course of action? Our goal's pretty close, so we should always stick together the rest of the way.
Aya said the shrine was that way, right?
She's an enemy. Couldn't it be a trap? I strongly doubt it.
Why?
Because the mountain yokai and the Moria Shrine don't seem very united. They won't do more than the bare minimum for each other. Makes sense. In that case, guess I can't assume she was feeding us nonsense.
Let's just get going. If someone else shows up, we can cross that fall when we get to it. Well, I'm exhausted.
Ah, you're back.
Yep, good to see you're safe too.
The humans went in the direction of the shrine. We should report this to the Greater Tengu and formulate a plan of action.
Nah, let it go. Let them go. I'll allow them to pass.
You what? Why would you do that?
This is a dispute between two shrines. They can sort out their own affairs.
But what about our orders? The act of allowing intruders to pass would be...
Look, we tried to stop them. We carried out our duties to the letter. Besides, this is a good chance to investigate that shrine.
What do you mean?
The shrine's got way too many unknowns. They won't let us into the grounds. They make strange demands. I'm sure the entire mountain has similar misgivings.
So you want to let the humans challenge them?
Yep, that's it in a nutshell. Who knows? Maybe something interesting will happen. And the best part is that even if they fail, we lose nothing.
Now I see. You've thought this through. Still a little too close to betraying the Moria Shrine for my comfort, though.
I have a feeling that from a long-term perspective, both sides will gain from this. Do you think that Lady Coach here can keep up with what she's doing if she stays so stiff and tense all the time?
Suppose that's a valid question. Pretty sure making decisions without consulting anyone like this is why the other Crow Tengu always give you dirty looks.
Sorry, what was that?
Nothing at all. For the time being, I'll just wait for instructions from the Greater Tengu. I'll be going now.
Well, at least now I know they can reach the Moria Shrine. Here's hoping they put on a good show for all of us Yokai Mountain's sake.
There we go! 50 minutes to finish the second part of a chapter, Jesus.
Some tells me I can't bring everyone, so who can I bring?
Actually, okay. 8. Yeah, I'd like to use Melko, I guess. Journal can be useful. I can bring Rumia and 1 fairy. So I'll bring Komatri. Which fairy is it gonna be? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by his toe, eat the tails, make it pay $50 every day. Mom is not your best, the very best one, and you are it! That didn't pick anything. What the fuck am I doing? Open the door, get on the floor, everybody walk the dinosaur. Start. Alright, there we go. Right, the next part, I'll start the next chapter. I didn't expect this chapter to be so long, but this next chapter is also be pretty long. See you then, bye.